Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Siti Hadija nur Azzahra from English for Professional Public Administration class. Today I will explain three elements of codes of ethics for civil servants. The first element is responsiveness. Responsiveness is the willingness to help and provide services sincerely, as well as the responsiveness of service provider to the expectation, aspiration, and demands of public. This element greatly affects how the level of public satisfaction in obtaining services. Some indicator of responsiveness can be seen from the ability to respond to the public, speed of service, accuracy of service, timeliness of service, and the ability to respond to the complaint. And for the example, last year I did an assignment about public service by taking a locus in Makassar City. So to get some information, I visited the Kominfo website in Makassar. But at the time, the website was error and many menus couldn't be accessed. So I contacted the Makassar call center in WhatsApp. But surprisingly, the response was quite fast, and it didn't take a long time to the website to return work. It means the responsiveness of Makassar call center is fairly good. The second element is integrity. In terms of language, integrity is defined as wholeness, honesty, similarity between heart, speech, and action. In the context of public service, integrity can be understood as a firm and consistent attitude in upholding moral ethical value and applicable regulation in public serving. A public servant who has a high integrity will uphold an honest attitude and will not do anything contrary, such as corruption. And for the example, when I was in junior high school, there was a rumor that the requirement for the high school registration is to have a children ID card or children KTP. For this reason, my parents and I went to make the card because it was urgent. The public servant offered to make it faster and finish on the same day, but he asked for money in return, while the children ID card should make according to the procedure and didn't charge a fee. The last element is efficiency and effectiveness. Efficiency refers to comparison between input and output. How public organization can use the minimum possible resources with optimal output. Meanwhile, effectiveness is a measure of the success or failure of achievement in accordance with the goals and objectives that have been set. And for the example, a few years ago, I want to apply a letter of residence with my custodian at the urban village. However, the public servant didn't have a format for the type of letter that I need, so they told me to make the template for the letter and bring it to them. And this was inefficient because it took more time, where I had to go back and come again several times, and also ineffective because public servant should be able to provide all the needs that public want. Last but not least is suggestion to apply ethics of public administration to get more improved in the future. First is tighten existing rules and controlling by ombudsman. This is so that in the future, the potential of violation of public servant can decrease. Evaluation must be carried out regularly with clear and firm sanction. And the second is motivate, increase awareness of public servants. Even though there are rules, if they don't want to change, it will be a problem. And therefore, public service must be aware to their responsibility to public, not just because of money. One way to increase the motivation of public servant is by implementing reward for those with the best ethics and other development program. The last is citizen involvement. Currently, there are still a lot of people who do not report problems they experience for various reasons, such as don't know the procedure or just lazy to report it. Even though the role of citizen greatly affect the future performance of public service. When we report problem to the ombudsman, they will follow up the problem so that the offending public servant will be punished.